Hey, how are you guys today? Welcome to Mr. Kevin's Storytime and Craft on a fabulous Friday. I'm so excited to be here. I hope you are too. Oh, it's been a wonderful day. I was outside this morning. It's just beautiful out. And today we have a story and a craft. And yes, what day is it? Monday? No. Wednesday? No. Fabulous Friday. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So I hope you're wearing some fun clothes and enjoying yourself. What do you think the theme for today's Fabulous Friday is? Hmm. Any guesses? Let me give you a hint. It has to do with colors. Yes, red, white, and blue, the colors of the American flag, and July 4th, red, white, and blue. So that is our fabulous Friday today. So I just put on red, white, and blue for my clothes today because next Friday we have the day off. And so we're celebrating our July 4th story time this week. Oh, I'm so excited you're here. I got a lot of energy. Do you? All right, what do we do when we have a lot of energy? Yes, let's do a song. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, okay. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. All right, ready? Big and small and big and small and big, big, big and small, small, small. Big and small and big and small and small, small, small. Good job. All right, get your fingers ready. Right hand, left hand. Ready? Fast and slow and fast and slow and fast, fast, fast and slow, slow, slow. One more time. Fast and slow and fast and slow and fast, fast, fast and slow, slow, slow. Great job. All right, my favorite. You ready? Loud and loud and loud, loud, loud. And quiet, quiet. Good job. One more time. Loud and quiet. Loud and quiet. Loud, loud, loud. And quiet, quiet, quiet. Good job. One more time. Please, no, thank you. Please, no, thank you. Please, 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 and no, thank you. Please, no, thank you. Please, no, thank you. Please, 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 and no, thank you. I feel much better. A little of my energy is out. I'm super excited today. So today I decided to choose a different kind of book. Usually we read stories. Today I'm going to read a nonfiction book. It's a science book and it's about hair. Do you have hair? I bet you do. Here is the book. Straight hair, curly hair. All right, and I want to thank Thomas Y. Cromwell Company for allowing us to read this book today. And this is by Augusta Golden and illustrated by Ed Emberley, one of my favorite illustrators. So this is a book about fact. So let's dive in. Let's take a look. You ready? All right, I'm excited too. Okay, so the end pages, a little boring, no color, but let's start. Curly hair, straight hair. Straight hair, curly hair. Augusta Golden and illustrated by Ed Emberley, Thomas A. Cromwell Company, New York. Thank you. All right. Let's read and find out. Look at yourself in a mirror. The top of your head is covered with hair. Is your hair straight? Is it wavy? Is your hair tight and curly? What color is it? What color is your hair? Straight, wavy, or curly? Black or brown or red or blonde? Your hair keeps your head warm in the winter. It protects your head from sun in the summer. It cushions your scalp against bumps and bruises, and it makes a frame for your face. Look at all these kids right here. Right now, there are about, get ready for this, 100,000 hairs on your head. Some hairs are growing, some hairs have finished growing and are ready to fall out. When a hair falls out, a new one grows back in its place. You can't stop it from growing back. All right, look at this boy here. He's taking a piece of hair out of a comb. Hair grows about half an inch a month, and it keeps growing until it reaches its natural length. This does not mean that your hair would naturally grow to the floor if you never cut it. The natural length of your hair may be 6 inches, it may be 10 inches, or more than 15 inches. This means your hair will only grow to its natural length. If the natural length of your hair is 6 inches, it will only grow to be 6 inches long. If the natural length of your hair is 10 or 15 inches, your hair will only grow to be 10 or 15 inches long. Okay. We have a little illustration here at the bottom with months and length of hair. And then this is some people measuring their hair. Some people have hair that grows so long it reaches down to their knees. Long or short, your 100,000 hairs grow out of 100,000 tiny holes in your scalp. These holes are called follicles. A follicle may be round, a follicle may be oval, a follicle may be narrow, like a little slot. And then this picture here, it says scalp, hair, and this area around the hair, follicle. You can tell the shape of your follicles by looking at your hair. If your hair is straight, your follicles are round. If your hair is a little curly, you have oval follicles. If your hair is very curly, you have follicles that are shaped like little slots. Now, a slot is like a rectangle. All right. So let's take a look at these illustrations there. Okay. If you looked at a slice of hair through a microscope, you would see that the shape of your hair matches the shape of your follicles. You would see that a slice of straight hair is round like a round follicle. A slice of soft curly hair is oval like an oval follicle. A slice of tight curly hair is flat like a slotted follicle. You cannot change the shape of your hair because you cannot change the shape of your follicles. The kind of hair you have will always be the same. Now, rub some hair gently between your fingers and listen. You hear small crackling sounds? Let's try. I'm going to get some hair and I'm going to rub it together. Oh, yeah. Crackle, crackle. Even the smoothest hair makes these sounds. That's because every hair is covered with small, hard scales. You could see these scales with a microscope. You could see that they overlap like shingles on a roof. When you rub your hair, the scales catch each other. The small sounds you hear are the sounds of scales grating together. So interesting. Straight or curly, black or brown, red or blonde, your hair is very strong. And you can prove this. Take a long hair, some scotch tape, and a 12-inch ruler. Tape one end of the hair to your ruler and tape the other end to the rod in your clothes closet. Watch. The hair will not break. That ruler may swing there for a week, and if no one disturbs it, the hair will not break. Wow, so interesting. Did you know that your hair is so strong? In the same way, you can hang a small rubber ball or a small screwdriver or a paintbrush from a hair. The hair will not break because most ordinary hairs in good condition are strong enough to support 2 ounces of weight. Wow. I never thought of doing that. Hair is so strong that long ago the people of Japan used ropes made of many strands of hair to lift heavy loads. Wow, they made rope out of hair. Whoa, take a look. Hair can stretch. You can prove this too. Get a large glass jar, a lid, a key, a hair, and some scotch tape. So what I like about science books, they have experiments. Tape the key to one end of the hair. Tape the other end of the hair firmly inside of the lid. Screw the lid onto the jar and mark the jar to show how far the key hangs down. If the hair was 4 inches long, it will stretch about 5 inches. Whoa. I didn't know hair could stretch. Do the experiment again. This time, put a small piece of damp sponge into the jar. Soon, some of the moisture in the sponge will get into the air in the jar and then into the hanging hair. In 4 or 5 hours, the hair will become longer and the key will hang lower. Whoa! When you grow up, you may curl your straight hair or straighten your curly hair. You may have your own haircut many times. You may have your hair cut again and again. You may curl it or straighten it again and again. Every time it grows out, your hair will be your own kind of hair. You can't change it, but you can adjust it. See? It will be straight if you have round follicles. It will be a little curly if you have oval follicles. And it will be very curly if you have follicles that are shaped like little slots or rectangles. Look at your hair in the mirror. Is it straight? Is it wavy? Is it tight and curly? Maybe you just had a summer haircut and have no hair at all. Don't worry, your hair will grow in again. And when it does, it will be exactly the same hair you've had all along. All right, and then these are the end pages, a little author description and illustrator description, and blank pages. Wow, what did you think of the story? It's not really a story, it's all fact. Great, that was so interesting. I learned a lot. I didn't know hair could stretch, and I didn't know I had special shapes of follicles that made my hair a special way. Wow, so interesting. Great. You ready for the craft? All right. What do we need today? We need tape or glue, scissors, and then some construction paper. I got a couple colors, but whatever you have is okay. Okay. And then I always have some pens, pencils, and markers. Okay, so let's talk about the shapes. Okay, so we have round, oval, and then this one is a slot or a long rectangle. So we have a circle or round, oval, and then this is the slot or rectangle. These 3 shapes make your hair a certain style. So let's do a craft with these shapes. You ready? Okay. All right. So I'm going to take my red paper and I'm going to cut it into a small piece. Okay, I'm going to cut it in half. And if you're uncomfortable using scissors, please ask an adult. Then I'm going to fold it once and then fold it one more time. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to do 2 circles. We'll do with this marker so you can see. Okay. 2 half circles, and then that'll make a whole circle. All right, let's cut them out. Okay, and then we got circles and circles. Great. So we got our circles. Now, let's grab another color. Okay, I have blue here, and I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to do an oval. Okay. Okay, see the ovals? Again, we folded it in half. Oval number one, oval number two. Okay, now we got our ovals. So we got our circles, we have our ovals. Okay, and lastly, let's make our slots, okay, or rectangles. So I'm going to cut this one in half long ways. Okay, I'm going to fold it in half lengthwise. And then I'm just going to cut strips about the size of my finger. All right. Great. Now we have our three different shapes. Now, if you have time, cut a lot of these shapes. So maybe you have 10 slots or rectangles, and maybe 8 circles, and then maybe 10 ovals. All right, and then get them all together, and your glue, and one more big piece of paper. All right. Now, 4th of July. What do you think about when you think about 4th of July? Hot dogs? Yeah. Going to the pool? Yeah. Maybe something that happens at night. Yes. Fireworks. Absolutely. So we're going to take our different shapes and we're going to make fireworks. You ready? All right. And really, it doesn't matter if you have a big rectangle, small rectangle, it doesn't matter. All sizes are good and all colors are good, all shapes are good. Okay, so we're just going to start gluing different shapes. And now fireworks are all up to your imagination. You could do it however way you want. Okay, I'm going to do this like this. Good. And then I'm going to do one red circle. I'll do 2 ovals. Okay. And one of these, one slot shape. Okay, they almost look like flowers because that's what fireworks look like in the sky. So you can do something like this. These are kind of different shapes to make fireworks. Now, I did one earlier, of course, and this is what I did. So that kind of looks like fireworks, right? And we got our circles, our ovals, the blue ovals, see the blue ovals? And then we have our rectangles or slots. And those were the shapes from today's story. Fantastic. Well, I hope you have a good time making the craft. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a wonderful time with you, and I can't wait to see you again for a story time or a craft. But you enjoy your day and be creative. Thank you so much for joining me here at Providence Community Library, Washington Park. I'm Mr. Kevin for our story time and craft. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous Friday and a good 4th of July. Bye now.